You might not realize this, but some of the healthy foods sitting in your fridge right now, the ones you've been eating for years, could be quietly destroying your testosterone. And no, it's not your age. It's not just getting older. It's something far simpler and far more surprising. Because in my practice, I've seen hundreds of men over 50 who lost their energy, drive, and confidence. And almost every single one of them had one thing in common. They were eating the wrong kinds of healthy foods. Hi, I'm Dr. Reena, a board-certified urologist. For over a decade, I've helped men restore their vitality naturally without pills, without risky supplements, and without chasing quick fixes that don't last. And today I want to show you the truth about food and testosterone, which foods are quietly lowering it and which ones can rebuild it naturally. You'll be shocked to learn that even so-called superfoods can kill your hormones. But stay with me because at the end of this video, I'll reveal a group of everyday foods that can help you boost your testosterone, improve circulation, and even reignite that spark you thought was gone for good. This isn't about complicated medical talk. It's about simple biology, circulation, hormones, and the way your body responds to what you eat. So, if you've noticed your energy fading, your motivation slipping, or that something just isn't working like it used to, this is for you. Because the truth is, you don't need another prescription. You need knowledge and a few powerful food swaps. Let's start with the foods that are secretly destroying your testosterone. Let's take a moment to understand what's really going on inside your body. Testosterone, it's not just a manly hormone. It's your energy, your mood, your strength, your drive in every sense of the word. It's what helps you wake up ready to take on the day. It keeps your muscles firm, your mind sharp, and your confidence steady. But after your 40s, something changes. Your body naturally starts producing less of it, sometimes as much as 1 or 2% less each year. And if your lifestyle isn't helping, that drop accelerates. You might notice it as small things at first. Tired mornings, less motivation to work out, a few extra pounds around your belly, or just feeling off. Then it creeps into everything. Your focus, your sleep, even your desire for intimacy. Most men assume this is just aging, but here's the truth. It's not just your age, it's your environment. Your hormones are reacting to stress, lack of sleep, poor circulation, and yes, the foods you eat every single day. Certain foods can block the enzymes your body needs to produce testosterone. Others increase estrogen, the female hormone, tipping the balance in the wrong direction. And when that happens, even if you're exercising and taking supplements, your body simply can't perform at its best. I see it in my clinic all the time. Men doing everything right but still struggling. Then when we fix their diet, just a few small changes, their energy and vitality come flooding back. So let's start there. Let's talk about the foods that are quietly draining your testosterone. The hidden enemies that might be sitting on your plate right now. Let's start with the enemies. The foods that look innocent but can silently crush your testosterone. And the first one might surprise you. Number 1, soy products. I know they're often labeled as healthy. Soy milk, tofu, soy protein, they're everywhere. But here's the problem. Soy contains something called phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic estrogen, the primary female hormone. When you eat too much soy, your body gets mixed signals. Your testosterone levels drop and estrogen levels rise. You might not notice it right away, but over time it affects your energy, mood, and drive. If you enjoy soy occasionally, that's fine. But if it's part of your daily diet, it might be holding you back more than you think. Number 2, alcohol. Now, I'm not here to tell you to never enjoy a drink, but the truth is, alcohol directly interferes with how your body produces hormones. It damages liver function, which is crucial for processing hormones. It also increases the conversion of testosterone into estrogen. Heavy drinking, even just a few times a week, can tank your testosterone for days. If you've ever felt tired or sluggish the day after drinking, that's not just dehydration. That's your hormones struggling to rebalance. Number 3, sugary drinks. Soda, energy drinks, sweetened coffee. They might give you a temporary boost, but they come at a huge cost. Sugar spikes your insulin, and high insulin lowers testosterone production. Plus, it leads to belly fat, and belly fat itself produces estrogen. So the more sugar you drink, the more your testosterone gets trapped and converted into the wrong hormone. I tell my patients this all the time. Every can of soda might feel harmless, but it's like flipping off your testosterone switch one sip at a time. And finally, number 4, processed foods. Fast food, frozen meals, and packaged snacks. They're loaded with trans fats, preservatives, and additives that cause inflammation. Inflammation disrupts your body's ability to regulate hormones, including testosterone. Even worse, these foods often lack the nutrients like zinc and magnesium that your body needs to make testosterone in the first place. The scary part, you might be eating some of these every day without realizing it. They slowly chip away at your strength, focus, and drive. But here's the good news. You can reverse this. When you cut out these testosterone killers, your body starts to bounce back naturally. And when you replace them with the right foods, that's when the magic happens. Up next, I'll show you 4 powerful foods that can help rebuild your testosterone. Foods backed by research and easy to add to your diet starting today. Now that we've talked about what hurts your testosterone, let's focus on what helps it thrive. Because the right foods can do more for your hormones than most supplements ever could. Number 1, shellfish, especially oysters. Oysters are nature's testosterone boosters. They're packed with zinc, a mineral that your body must have to produce testosterone. Zinc supports sperm health, muscle repair, and even libido. In fact, low zinc is one of the most common causes of low testosterone I see in men. A few servings of shellfish a week, shrimp, crab, oysters, can make a real difference. Number 2, dark leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, or Swiss chard. They're loaded with magnesium, which helps free up testosterone that's bound in your bloodstream. When testosterone is bound, your body can't use it. Magnesium unlocks it, making your hormones more active and effective. So next time you make breakfast, toss in a handful of spinach. Your body will thank you. Number 3, lean red meat. Yes, you heard that right. The right kind of red meat can help testosterone. Grass-fed beef, bison, or lamb provide both protein and zinc. The perfect combo for hormone production and muscle strength. Just keep portions moderate and focus on lean cuts. This isn't about eating steak every night. It's about smart, balanced protein that fuels your body. And number 4, onions. Most people don't realize this, but onions are a hidden powerhouse. They contain antioxidants that protect testicular cells and promote natural testosterone synthesis. One study even showed that onion juice increased testosterone levels in lab animals by up to 300%. You don't need to go that far. Just include onions regularly in your meals. When you combine these foods, seafood for zinc, greens for magnesium, red meat for protein, and onions for enzymes, your body gets exactly what it needs to rebuild testosterone naturally. No pills, no side effects, just nutrients doing what nature designed them to do. And the best part, you can start seeing changes in as little as a few weeks. Better energy, sharper focus, and yes, improved performance in every area of life. But food alone isn't enough if your habits are working against you. So, next, let's talk about how to combine these foods with simple daily habits to keep your testosterone thriving long term. All right, now that you know the best and worst foods for testosterone, let's make this practical, because knowing what to eat doesn't matter if you don't know how to fit it into your life. The first rule is simple. Start small, but be consistent. You don't have to change everything overnight. You just need to make steady swaps that your body can sustain. For breakfast, skip the sugary cereals or pastries. Instead, try eggs with spinach or kale. Maybe add a few slices of avocado. You're feeding your body magnesium, protein, and healthy fats all at once. At lunch, replace that soda with water or green tea. Remember, sugar kills testosterone, but hydration builds it. And if you can add some grilled shrimp, tuna, or lean beef to your meal, that zinc and protein combo is gold for your hormones. Dinner, keep it simple. Try something like grilled chicken or steak with onions and a side of leafy greens. You're reinforcing all the nutrients your body needs to make testosterone overnight while you sleep. And speaking of sleep, that's another secret weapon. Your body produces most of its testosterone during deep sleep. So no matter how perfect your diet is, if you're staying up late every night, you're cutting your results in half. Aim for 7 to 8 hours uninterrupted quality sleep. Now let's talk about movement. You don't need to lift like a bodybuilder, but you do need resistance. Even light strength training 2 to 3 times a week tells your body, hey, I need more testosterone to keep up. That signal alone can naturally raise your hormone levels. And finally, stress. Chronic stress releases cortisol, the hormone that fights testosterone. So take a few minutes each day to slow down. Deep breathing, a walk outside, maybe a short stretch before bed. It's not weakness, it's maintenance for your mind and your hormones. When you combine these habits with the right foods, your body starts to respond. You'll notice clearer mornings, stronger workouts, and a spark of energy you thought was gone for good. And that's when you'll understand testosterone isn't about youth, it's about balance. And balance is something you can rebuild at any age. But before we wrap up, let me share a final message. Something I tell every patient who walks into my office. Here's what I want you to remember, gentlemen. Your testosterone is not gone. It's not lost to age. And it's not something you need a prescription to fix. It's waiting for you to give your body the right signals again. Because every meal, every night of sleep, every small habit, it all adds up. When you choose real whole foods instead of processed ones, when you swap soda for water, when you lift a little, move a little, and rest deeply, you're literally telling your body, I'm still here, I still need my strength, I still need my drive. And your body listens. That's the beauty of it. It wants to work with you, not against you. In my clinic, I've seen men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s completely transform, not through pills, but through small, consistent changes. Their energy returns, their focus sharpens, and the light in their eyes. That spark of confidence comes back. So, here's your takeaway today. Avoid the foods that drain your testosterone. Soy, sugar, alcohol, processed junk, and nourish your body with what it's truly craving. Zinc-rich seafood, magnesium-packed greens, lean meats, and onions that kick your hormones into gear. Start today, not next week, not when things calm down. One meal, one change. That's all it takes to begin rebuilding from the inside out. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods do you eat most often? And which one surprised you the most today? Leave a comment below. I read every single one, and I'd love to know what changes you're planning to make. And if you found this helpful, make sure you watch my next video where I'll reveal one morning drink that can amplify these effects naturally. And it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Until then, stay strong, stay healthy, and keep taking charge of your vitality because aging is inevitable, but losing your power, that's optional. No,